It has been, again, a long period since my last video, but it is summertime now for me. I am determined to get back on YouTube and be active. First of all, excuse my messy bun I have going on. I kind of like messy buns, but I feel like when I'm on camera, I have to look neat and clean, but it's summertime in Texas. It's very hot, and I have a bun. And I also have a brace, a really ugly, no, a beautifully attractive brace because I slept on my wrist wrong and sprained it because I'm such a mess. So anywho, I just wanted to show a haul of a bunch of stuff that I got in New York because I had such a good time there. It was my first time ever traveling to New York City, and my mom, aunt, and cousin and I had such an amazing time. We did lots of stuff every day, spent quality time together, ate lots of good food, went shopping, and it was just amazing to go to New York City and see what a beautiful, wonderful city it is, and I really want to go back soon. Now, while I was there, I finally got to meet Jacky, and there are some other friends that I made on YouTube. You guys, Amanda, Bailey, Ashley, you guys, I would love to meet you guys in real life just because I feel like you really are my true friends. But JackyOhhh, that's her username here on YouTube, and I decided to meet up while I was in New York City because she lives there, and I don't know if I was supposed to tell everyone that she lives in New York, but yeah. But we met and we hung out and went to Starbucks and we kind of did a little bit of shopping. So it was just really, Jacky, it was so cool to finally meet you, and I hope we can go to IMATS together. But just so you guys know, like, I talk about Jacky a lot because she really is like the coolest person ever, but it's just really fun to connect over the internet and make true friends, you guys. And yeah, I had a really good time hanging out with her. And actually, one of the things that I have to show in this haul is something that she bought for me, so yay. Now, not all of this stuff is stuff that I got in New York City. Actually, I would say about half of it isn't. It's just a collective haul from a period of time, about since when I graduated college, which is a couple weeks ago. So let me just start with the stuff I got as a graduation gift, which was, this is from my cousin Rosie, so thank you. I got the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. I have been wanting this for so long. It is a gorgeous illuminizer that you can mix with your foundation, maybe possibly use it as a primer. I'm not sure if that would make me look like a disco ball, or you can even use it as a cream highlight. So yes. My cousin also got me the Kat Von D Monarch palette, and it's gorgeous. It's warm colors that I like, and it was supposed to be inspired by the beautiful colors of a monarch butterfly, and here it is. And I've actually been really into Kat Von D products lately, so thank you, Rosie, for that. Thank you. And the last thing that Rosie got me, she absolutely spoiled me. It was actually kind of funny because in my graduation card, she cut out little pictures of like images of these products, and she was like, your gifts are on the way. And I thought it might have been like a practical joke or something. I was like, oh, that's so funny. It's only the stuff that was on my wish list. But it turned out that she really did give me that stuff. So thank you, Rosie. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, the last thing she got me, which I don't think is in this bag, was a Shu Uemura, I think I pronounced that right, lash curler, because it's supposed to be the #1 lash curler ever. So some more random stuff from Sephora. I picked this up, yeah, I think the day I wore it at my graduation party that my parents threw for me, and it is the Bite Beauty matte lip crayon, matte cream lip crayon, because I've been really enjoying matte lips lately. Even though my lips are dry, I love a matte lip, and that color aubergine is very pretty. Of course, I love Bite Beauty products, and I love purple lips. They're my jam. Ooh, speaking of what's on my lips, MAC launched new matte lipsticks, some of which I think are limited edition, some I think are going to be in the permanent collection. I got a blue lipstick. MAC came out with a blue lipstick, and it's called Matte Royal. And if you wear a purple lip gloss over this, like we have a Dazzle Glass called Funtabulous, that's a purple lip gloss with blue flakes of glitter in it. So if you wear like a purple lip gloss like that over it, I think it makes it more wearable and approachable rather than like, oh my gosh, my name is Effie Trinket. But that's what it looks like, and it's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, I am in love. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And okay, I don't know what it is with NARS and naming their products, but I don't find it to be that radiant. Yes, some of the colors are very brightening, and that's awesome, but it's actually a matte finish and only slightly drying under my eyes, which I heard people say on YouTube before, but I wanted to get this because I love the coverage of it, and if I moisturize my under eyes and set it with a nice translucent powder, I don't experience as much of a problem with noticing how dry this is under my eyes. But yeah, I got the color Custard Medium 1, and it's gorgeous. I do think it is worth the hype and worth the price. I have heard people compare it to the NYX HD concealer. I'm sorry, I have the concealer, I like it, but this is better. Okay, some products are just worth the extra money, you know? Ugh, I can't believe I did this. I splurged and caved and got the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Photo Edition Foundation, and this is the new formula, and I have worn it twice already, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a gorgeous, dewy foundation that gives full coverage. I have no idea how that works. It might be the technology. It's a very expensive foundation, but it is gorgeous. It is so beautiful on the skin. However, this stuff, it claims to have a 12-hour wear. No, it does not have a 12-hour wear because I wore it without a powder like a fool in Texas, and it wore off. But if you were to set it with maybe like a nice shimmery setting powder, such as Hourglass Luminous Light, I bet that you would maintain that dewy look, and it would help it stay on better. But for now, I'm not going to buy the Hourglass one. I'm just going to set it with a translucent powder and or use a setting spray. But it is a gorgeous finish, and I'm sure this will be beautiful for photo shoots because it makes your skin look so healthy and beautiful without being overly dewy and overly oily. Something else from Sephora is, this is my first Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I got it in the color Bauhaus 5. Again, no idea what that means, but it is a, ooh, I love the color. It kind of reminds me of Flat Out Fabulous by MAC, and it's, I would describe it as a magenta raspberry color. And there it is right there. It goes on creamy. As you can see, it's shiny right now, but it dries down matte and it stays on really well, even when eating or drinking. I highly recommend these liquid lipsticks because of the formula, the staying power. The colors are beautiful. This is an excellent product. It's $20. It's amazing. I got this for my kit actually because I normally prefer my Revlon Color Stay eyeliner myself, but this is the Stila waterproof liner, and this is good for my kit because I can spray it with some alcohol, which actually I kind of don't want to do that because I feel like it's going to make the product not last very long. But this is the most sanitary way of darkening gel liner on my clients. So I got this because it's a really good product that does stay on very well and goes on very black. I decided to get a Smashbox Trio, and I actually don't have that many Smashbox products. I feel like they're probably an underrated brand that has a lot of good things going for them. And I decided to get this trio, which is called, I don't know what the trio is called because the colors are named individually. So this matte like pink shade is called Parfait. This one, which looks kind of like MAC Tracks, this one right here, it has some gold shimmer in it. It really looks like MAC Tracks, but better. It is called Amethyst, and then this deep matte plum shade is called Aubergine. Apparently, I like products called Aubergine. Okay, so got this trio. I thought it'd be great for on the go, which it is, and Smashbox eyeshadows are top quality, okay? So I already am in love with that. And this is the last thing from Sephora, and I actually got this while I was in New York. My mom bought this for me. It's the Clinique Lash Building Primer. I believe it runs for about $16.50, and she swears by this stuff. She and I don't have the longest lashes in the world, but she says that this primer helps your lashes stay curled and makes the mascara apply better. So hey, apparently there's a primer for everything now, and I really do believe in primers. This is actually not from Sephora because I don't know a Sephora that sells Chanel. I got this at Dillard's, and one of the Dillards that I freelance for MAC at actually, and I got a Chanel Illusion d'Ombre Longwear Luminous Eyeshadow in the shade Epiton. I guess is how you say it. It's like a grayish green shadow, and a girl that I work with actually recommended this to me because she said that she's had the same one for almost 4 years and it has not dried out. And I wore it with Jaclyn Hill Morphe Brushes palette colors around it and got lots of compliments. And as you can see, it's ultra metallic, kind of like the ColourPop eyeshadows actually. I kind of feel sick that I paid this much money for it, but I really wanted it, and you treat yourself sometimes, right? But yeah, no, this product, as I understand, will last for a long time, and it is very gorgeous, and I don't know, I like luxurious makeup sometimes, all the time. While I was in New York, I stopped at a Dwayne Reed with my family, and we don't have any Dwayne Reeds in Texas. They're owned by Walgreens, but they have high-end brands such as Cargo, Pop Beauty, Teeny Beauty. I think you guys might have seen that in your Ipsy bag if you get Ipsy. But they have the balm, and the balm is really, really difficult to find in stores where I live. I mean, actually, I think there are Dwayne Reeds in Texas, just not in the suburban areas where I live. So I got an Overshadow the Sex Pots by the balm. I'm not really sure what a sex pot is, but here it is, and I got the shade No Money, No Honey, and it is beautiful, you guys. It is a very, very, very gorgeous loose eyeshadow, and I thought it was totally worth the $16 that I paid for it because it reminds me of a MAC pigment by how metallic and gorgeous it is. There it is on my hand, and I can actually see that being a gorgeous cheek highlight. Like today I used an old MAC pigment called Dazzle Ray as my cheek highlight, and I think it's thebomb.com, so I will probably use this as a cheek highlight and probably use it on my clients as well. And it's a gorgeous shadow. I wore it on my lids when I met it with Jackie, and she was like, "What's on your lids?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm wearing the lipstick you got me." She's like, "No, your lids." I was wearing this with the MAC pressed pigment over it, and ugh, it's so pretty. It's pretty, you guys. It's gorgeous. And when Jackie and I went to Dwayne Reed, she got me a Pop Beauty Plump Pout Liquid Lipstick Stain. Now, this does feel like a liquid lipstick, but it does not dry matte like the Kat Von D one does. It feels more like a really, really, really pigmented gloss. And the color is super cute. You know I love my fuchsias, and the packaging, oh my god, I dropped it. The packaging is kind of strange. That's what caught my eye about this product because she wanted me to pick out something. Since I brought her a gift, and she was like, "Okay, pick something out." And I was like, "Okay." This, I don't know what's up with this packaging, but I thought it was so cool and modern, so that's why I was drawn to it. But the product inside is very nice as well. So as you can see, there it is on top of all those other swatches. It's a very, very, very pigmented gloss, and it feels really moisturizing and creamy too, so I like that. Now, I did get a bunch of clothes in New York City, but this haul is already as long as it is, so I'm just going to show you this cute shirt I got. Yay, I got a cute shirt. I think this would be perfect for when I get my first teaching job. I wore clothes like this when I was student teaching. You know, cute but modest. So I'm just not going to show you guys all the clothes I got because I'm more interested in showing you guys the makeup. And like I said, this haul is already ridiculously long. So yeah, that is it for my collective New York City haul. And I'm so glad to be back on YouTube again. And I will see you guys for the next video. Bye, everyone.